Hi there. I just thought I would show you a little tip that I picked up from years of touring, from years of theatre, from years of dealing with cables and all sorts of electrical equipment. So you might be familiar with this. This is a granny cable, charger on one end, plug, and the leaf end of the plug of the cable. So winding it up is always a hassle, always loops over itself, it always ties itself in knots and gets tangled. And you can do this with any length of cable, okay? It doesn't matter which end you start with. I would prefer to start with this end, less heavy, less stuff waving about. So what you have is you have a cable, and the cable has a natural tendency to curl or loop, which was probably picked up when it was manufactured or stored or been on a drum or a roll or some kind of storage device for the cable before it became the charging cord. And I'm going to show you how to wind it up so that it never tangles. I know, amazing. This was shown to me by a roadie from Motorhead. So if it doesn't work for you, you can take it up with them. All right, fantastic. So what you do is, obviously if you're left or right-handed, choose the hand that suits you. I'm right-handed. I'm going to show you how it works for me. So put the cable in one hand, okay, the end of the cable, yeah, and then just let the remainder of the cable just fall and loop, okay. So we can see that if I fight it, it's not going anywhere. It's going that way, okay. So there you go. You go like that, and you've got a loop, okay. You've got one loop. So far, so easy. Now concentrate, because this is the science. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to create another loop, but we're going to tuck it inside, not on top. Let me take you through it slowly. Okay, so you reach down the cable, but instead of bending it away from you and over on top, so it's like a coiled spring, yeah, we're going to reach down the inside of it and bring it up on the inside. So what you effectively have is a loop and an inside out loop. Can you see that? How it's coming over on the inside, nearest the loop you've just created, rather than on the outside, like a coiled spring. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that. You reach down on the inside and bring it up. Okay, it takes some practice, but when it happens, it feels very natural. Okay, then the next one, again, working out where the cable is going to hang, lay it on top. Okay, next one, under on the inside. Okay. Then one on top, then the one on the inside. Obviously you reach the point of the charger. So what you now have is a stack of cables rather than a coil of cables. Okay, and when you go to unravel it, it just always unravels. You always end up with an unknotted cable. Show you that again. Okay, loop it over, loop it under. Okay, so we're under. You can see at the back there, it's under. You loop it over, coiled, loop it over, and then you loop it under. You loop it over, and you loop it, well, stack it on top. When you do this with a really long cable, like 15 metres or whatever, and then you wrap it up with cable ties or Velcro strapping or, heaven forbid, electrical tape, and chuck it in the wagon, you grab it, you take off the binding, the cable tie, the wrap or whatever, and you can chuck it and it will always go out. Every roadie knows that trick, and now you, as a Leaf owner, as an electric car driver, as somebody who is trying to save some time, money and effort, you know now how to do it with your granny cable or your charging cable. Hope that helps. All the best, happy driving.